Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm here to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be adventurous, so I really hope this type of video works. But today I'm going to be talking about makeup products that I really want to purchase but I'm not quite sure, and there's stuff that's like holding me back, and I kind of want to talk about that today. So I'm going to be inserting a lot of like pictures here because obviously I don't have the products in front of me to show you. I just want to kind of branch out a bit on my channel as opposed to just constantly doing a makeup look. So I thought, let's try something different. So I mean, I don't know if anyone else has done this type of video, someone must have done it. But yeah, there's not like a massive list. I think I have about 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I have about 8 or 9 products that I want to talk about, and these are a lot of older products, so they're not anything new, to be honest. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the Milk Hydro Primer. So the one that is green. I've heard so many good things about like milk products in general, and especially with this primer. I know it's been out for about maybe a year or so, and so many people have been talking about it. Milk have become recently available in the UK, so I think you can purchase them in the UK, and now you can buy them on Cult Beauty. Again, for me, I'm just not 100% sure if I really want to buy it, but it does look really interesting. There's 2 different sizes, so I know you can get the smallest size for £17, but then you can get a larger size for £30, and to be honest, that is a lot of money. Honestly, a lot of these products on my list are going to be mainly price bound because that much, I don't think I've ever spent that much money on a primer in my life. Most products I don't spend over like £10 just because of obviously financial, and sometimes I just don't know if they're just worth that money. But yeah, when it comes to the like milk products especially, I know a lot of them are very hit and miss, but I am very intrigued about the Hydro Primer. It just looks really nice and soothing. I mean, for something that I need, especially soothing. So I'm really intrigued. I mean, a lot of these products, if you have tried them, please let me know if you like them, don't like them, not too sure. Just because I really want to get other people's insights as opposed to people who, are YouTubers or just people who have tried the products and stuff, but I want genuine opinions. So if you have tried any of them, please let me know. But yeah, the Milk Hydro Primer it looks very interesting. I think I like the colour as well because it's just like a nice green look. What am I talking about? No, it's like a nice green primer. So I'm very intrigued. But yeah, let me know if you've tried it. So the next thing that I really want to try is the KVD Vegan Foundation, which is the True Portrait foundation. Now in the past I have tried the Lock-It foundation, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that it's a full coverage, really kind of heavy foundation and long lasting, which I absolutely love. Like, I used it to death before I kind of realized I've used it like for way too long and it's probably expired, so I did throw it away. But I'm very intrigued about this this foundation. I mean, I've heard such mixed things about it. The thing is, I really want to try it because I want to try a lot more KVD vegan stuff, even though, was it like a couple of days ago, they announced that they're kind of rebranding everything, which, okay, fair enough. I mean, they did just recently rebrand when Kat Von D did leave the brand itself. I mean, I spoke about this in my last video when I was like putting on makeup. But yeah, I just found it really strange that they're renovating it again, which I guess is cool because a lot of people are saying that the brand itself is kind of going downhill a bit, which is quite sad because I do like a lot of their products. And again, like the foundation, the Lock-It foundation is amazing. Their liquid lipsticks I really like. I think they're just nice, they just settle really nicely on the lips. But when it comes to this foundation, I really like the packaging, so I'm a sucker for packaging. And it's like that little drop thing, which I find a little bit weird, but the thing is, it's £28, which is not too bad considering I'm pretty sure the Lock-It foundation was around the same price. I did go at the time in the Debenhams, I could go in, get a kind of colour match, but now at the moment they're not doing that. Debenhams is closing down. I know you can purchase it in Boots. I was at a Boots today and I saw it there, but obviously there's none of the actual shades out there for me to see. I don't know what the colour selection is like, but it's also a medium coverage, and for someone like me who needs a bit more of a kind of full coverage foundation, I'm still on the kind of bandwagon about wanting to purchase it. So if you have tried it, let me know. I know you have to like shake it a lot. It's got like a little kind of ball in it that kind of gets the product going a bit. I know a lot of products these days have like a shaking mechanism to kind of get it going, which is a little bit annoying, but if it makes the product not too runny, then that's perfect. But yeah, I'm very intrigued about that foundation. I know it's old. I think it came out like maybe a year or so ago. But yeah, I really want to try it. So let me know if you have tried it. So the next product is anything by Luna Beauty. So I have recently gotten into watching Manny MUA. I think he's freaking hilarious. I think he's so funny. Back in the day, I mean, I never really used to watch, I never watched any of his videos. I don't know why. I mean, he's just another YouTuber, and of course that whole thing with like Jeffree Star, that's how I kind of knew about Manny. I never really knew about him apart from, you know, Dramagate 1, I guess that's what it's called. And to be honest, I don't know what the hell he did. I don't really give a shit. It's not really part of my life. But I've started to watch his videos. I watch his unboxing videos that he does, that he gets his fans to like send him makeup from around the world, and just reviews that he does. And he just seems like a really cool dude, and he loves boba, so that's kind of close to my heart as well, like boba tea. But yeah, talking about his palettes, like you can get them on Beauty Bay, but they're £50, and it's just really expensive. I know at the moment he has about 3 or 4 eyeshadow palettes, and he has a blush palette, and he has a lot of products out at the moment. Like he has some lip glosses, and he's just released some eyelashes which look really nice. I'm not the biggest eyelash kind of person, but his palettes, like they look gorgeous. Like the packaging on them are amazing. I think his first palette looks like a witch's spell book, which is like absolutely gorgeous. And again, they're easy to purchase because they're on Beauty Bay, but the £50 price mark, and again, like YouTuber makeup, like I know a lot of people probably don't, you know, for their launches they don't want to release anything that's shitty, and I'm not going to talk about certain people because that's just mean, but you know, sometimes first launches don't go very well, but I think Manny seems to be doing quite good. Anyone that reviews the eyeshadow palettes that I've seen seem to give it really good kind of hype around it. I think Smoky Glow, she talks about Manny quite a lot because I know that they're friends, but I know that she talks about his eyeshadow palettes and said that they're really good. His new collection, the blue, I think it's like a blue eyeshadow palette, it looks really nice. It seems quite up my street, but yeah, I'm just really intrigued about the palette, even though it's £50, but I'm really intrigued to buy one of their liquid lipsticks, but on Beauty Bay they're sold out and they haven't been in stock for a while, so I don't know if my hair, I don't know if they're like discontinued or they're just coming back soon, I don't know, but the eyeshadow palette is more kind of up my street, but they look gorgeous, and most of the time it's because of the packaging. So let me know if you've tried it. They just seem like really nice eyeshadows. So the next product is not a makeup product, but it's a it's a tool to use. So it's the Ferrero like face cleanser machines. They, you know what, they look really nice. I'm a little bit confused as to the way that they look because they're like these cylinders. Obviously you'll see a picture here. They're like cylinders, and you put like your cleanser on there to like clean your face, but sometimes they're like that big. They're just so small, but they cost from £100 and they can go up to £150, almost £200. I don't understand the logic towards buying a product like that, which is over £100. And I know Steph Toms, who I watch a lot, she uses them. I think she's been sponsored by them a few times, and they do look great, but can I really justify £100 on a cleansing tool that you operate by your phone? I mean, I understand that it might be expensive because you're using your phone and it's like advanced technology and everything to help you get your makeup off right, which, you know, is something that I do need, but £100, that is a big chunk of like my food for, you know, a few weeks or this and that. I know it's kind of for people on a higher budget range and stuff like that, but I've just always felt very intrigued by them. And again, they're £100, but they're like the size of, I don't know what you can compare them to. I've seen them in shops, but they're just so small. They're like that big, and you're just trying to like cleanse over your big face on this really small product. So you're just using a lot of product to take off your makeup. I tend to just use you know, a cleansing pad, like a kind of reusable cleansing pad. I know that doesn't get all the makeup out, but then I do like, you know, cleanse and then, you know, use facial soaps and stuff like that. But using a product like that, of course, is very advanced and, you know, could really help my skin. But is it worth the money? So if you have tried it, let me know. Is it worth the money? Is it worth the hype? Yeah, I know they come in an array of colours, so that's pretty cool. But that's not gonna that's not gonna convince me to part of £100 on something like that. So next, we're going to talk about stuff from IT Cosmetics, mainly the foundation and like the CC cream and the Bye Bye Under Eye, which I've heard are amazing. I know that the new e.l.f. Camo Concealer is kind of like a dupe for it, but I don't like that foundation at all. For me, it looks really horrible on my skin. I'm really sorry about the noise in the background. It just, when I've used it under different foundations, it just does not work. But when it comes to IT Cosmetics, I've heard so many good things about it. The fact that it's how much, like £40 for a foundation, and I know I've seen the pictures and it's really good for people with rosacea, so of course it ticks the boxes. But if I can get a full coverage foundation, for example, the foundation that I'm wearing today is a Makeup Revolution one, which costs £10. I know it doesn't have the same kind of relevance or, you know, the same kind of effects as IT Cosmetics, but £40 is so much money for a foundation. And of course you can't get any samples, you can't do anything at the moment to kind of colour match or anything, because again, when I went to a Boots today, they had them there, but the colour range isn't amazing. I know I am at an advantage where I am able to get a lot more shades for myself, but of course if you have a darker skin tone, it's going to be more difficult for you to purchase from certain brands. And the thing is, when it comes to a full coverage concealer, like concealers itself and foundation, I just have to be very careful. And I know it's got like SPF in there, and most of the time it is a CC cream, but if I'm going to wear makeup, I'm going to wear it for full coverage. I'm going to use it for the better, not just because it's just going to hide my red, because I can, I can use a concealer, I can maybe colour correct. I'm not very good at colour correcting, but again, when it comes to my specific face, I have to be very careful. Like, I have all these bumps on my face. No foundation or concealer is going to get rid of my textured skin, and that if I'm going to spend £40 on a foundation, and I know the concealer isn't as expensive, but it's still probably up there in the money, it needs to be good. But you know, if there's a discount or a sale on anywhere, I am very intrigued to purchase it. And it goes with, to be honest, it goes with anything with IT Cosmetics. I've never tried any of their products because it's quite expensive. So yeah, let me know if you've tried any IT Cosmetics, especially the foundation or the CC cream, because I would like to know. So the next thing I want to talk about are two products from the same brand in collab with the same person. So the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palettes, the eyeshadow palettes, I have only heard good things about them. I've not heard such good things about the newer kind of reversion of the first palette, I believe, because of it labelled as being vegan when it's not, when it had like the beetle, crushed beetle in there, which is not very good. You know, you can't lie to your customers, but in the sense of the palettes themselves, I like Jaclyn Hill. Like, I have absolutely nothing against her at all. She gets so much shit from, you know, social media, and, you know, I understand all the shit that, you know, she's kind of, I don't understand what she's been through, but I mean, I know I can understand the reasons why, but yeah, they do treat her really freaking badly. But those eyeshadow palettes do look really nice, and I believe one of my friends, like, she has them, she loves them. I think my sister has them and really likes them again, but they are £40 each, and I know that they're really big eyeshadow palettes, and I don't have anything against big eyeshadow palettes. Of course you're going to get more for your money, but it just takes me a long time to use products. That's why I have a project pan. That's why I kind of hold off a lot on the bigger palettes, because they're a pain in the ass to hold and stuff. But I'm always wanting to kind of like see how the colours work and the colour selections, and I really like the look of those palettes. Like, they're just aesthetically pleasing. And again, I have one of the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection because my friend bought it for me as a birthday gift, which I love, the purple one. It is a gorgeous palette, and I really like Morphe eyeshadow palettes. This one is actually the Happy Hour. I think it's like 5H, which you probably can't get anymore because it's quite an old palette. But I really like Morphe, like, eyeshadows in general. Their products are pretty nice. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to try it. So again, let me know if you have tried them. I'm sure a lot of people would have, because it's one of their biggest selling palettes, and I guess that kind of goes along with the James Charles palette as well. It's not on my list, but it kind of just popped in my head. I don't have anything against him, I just don't watch his videos a lot anymore because he's just so hyperactive for me, and he's just in so much drama all the time. I can't deal with it. But his eyeshadow palette does look very nice, and I saw his reveal video, because obviously this is an older video that he did revealing his eyeshadow palette. I think it's been like 2 years now, nearly, or a year and a half, I don't know. But that palette does look very nice, but again, it's too big for me. And am I going to use up all those shades? No. I know that there's like a mini travel size, okay, but yeah, if I wanted to get an eyeshadow palette, I want it to be like new and a bit different, a bit fun. And I know I've only heard good things about his palette, but again, if you have tried it and you like it, let me know, because I'm intrigued. Again, the word is intrigued in a lot of these. The next product, actually the last two products, are eyeshadow based, so there's no more like face products or anything, just eyeshadow based. So the one I want to talk about first is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. So it's been out for maybe a year or longer than that. I remember when it came out and I'm like, it's a red palette, it's right up my street. Urban Decay I've used a couple of times, especially their eyeshadow palettes. Like, I have the Game of Thrones palette, which a lot of people did not like, but I really like it. It's such a nice palette. It's such a weird layout, like the color selection is very weird, but it's very pigmented and it's very nice. It's a nice palette. But when it comes to these like naked ones, because there's also like the honey one, and then they're recently like the kind of like country themed snake palette. I don't even know, I can't remember what it's called, but the new one that came out. But the Naked Heat one really looks right up my street, and it's £45. Again, it's so expensive. A lot of these products, I'm just like, I have rich taste at heart, but in my bank account it's like, you're not rich. So I could dream about the ones that I want. But recently, actually today, I saw that Beauty Bay now hold Urban Decay, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can buy Urban Decay in, I believe, Selfridges and Debenhams, even though it's still open, and even Boots. So you can pick up Urban Decay in a shop that is still open at the moment, or even, I mean, I don't think they have a UK website, I'm not sure, but again, a lot of their products are known to be very good. The Naked Heat one, again, I've only heard very good things about it. I do need to try a lot of their stuff, but it is a little bit expensive. I have in the past tried maybe one or two of their lipsticks, not that great for me. Like the Vice liquid lipstick, it just dried my lips out so badly and it just looked really horrible. But their eyeshadow palettes are very nice, so I'm thinking about purchasing one of those. I know there's a mini one like I mentioned, so maybe, I think that one must be like £30, or something, but I might as well just buy the bigger one if it's worth it more. So the last thing I'm going to talk about, oh man, so I was talking about how expensive some things are. These eyeshadow palettes are like twice this price. So again, I'm talking about Pat McGrath. So I have a few people in my life who really like their eyeshadow palettes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. When I saw that they were doing a collab with Star Wars, I like lost my mind. But of course, it was like on their website only, probably sold out in about 2 minutes, but was priced at like £120. Eyeshadows, that are they that good? Are they that good for it to be like £120? I know it's the same with like Natasha Denona stuff, like her stuff. I know recently a lot of her smaller palettes are like £30 or 25 or whatever, which is pretty good. But when you're looking at the bigger ones for £120 or whatever, I can't fathom that. Like, spending over £100 on anything makeup related is insane. Like, the most I've ever spent on a palette is probably like £50 maybe, and even then I was a bit like, it's a lot of money. But again, I've only heard very good things about their eyeshadow palettes and, you know, the quality of their products, and it goes with any of their products, to be honest. Not all their products are £100, but the eyeshadow palettes especially, like, I know the packaging is absolutely gorgeous, the actual, you know, box themselves are gorgeous, the eyeshadow pans are pretty big, so you do get a lot of product in there. But is it worth that much money? So yeah, this was my kind of video, just sitting down having a chat about products that I really want to buy, but I don't think I can justify them. But am I sure that I want them? Like, do I really want them? That's the thing. And again, with any of these products, if you have tried them, please let me know what you think, because, you know, a certain review could kind of get me going, oh, okay, that's quite interesting. And I'll probably pick it up and I'll review it, and I'll see if it is worth the money. I'll see if anyone lied to me or if they were truthful. You know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, because I'm a social media queen. No, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, I love social media, but sometimes a bit too much. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're healthy, happy and safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.